Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
Well, it's just so fun. So Sean, where are we headed to for this one?
We're heading to Kaysville for this one, Jay.
Yeah, Kaysville's a great area.
It is.
So flying over beautiful Kaysville, and you can see all those mature trees and looking up on the beautiful mountains.
Views are gorgeous from this home.
Yeah, look at the back of the property. You've got all that open space in the back. This is great in that big mature tree.
Big mature tree.
This is what you can't replace right now. You can't.
Exactly.
You can't buy a tree like that. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yep. Real quick note, swamp cooler on top of the garage is no longer swamp cooler. That doesn't work. It is a AC air conditioning unit.
So they switch that out,
Yep.
which is nice. Got it up to what's going on right now, which is great. And look at the inside. It's super clean.
It's very clean. New tile upstairs here. Was just done not too long ago. The appliances are included. New deck right off the kitchen here.
And that's
redone.
nice.
Yep.
That little deck off the back, and then it looks out to that open space. You really don't have any backyard neighbors, which kind of opens it up, and it's really desirable. Always look for stuff like that when you're buying real estate. And look at the kitchen is everything is so clean and precise on the home.
Yeah, nice open kitchen there. And then this is the 2 bedrooms upstairs, just right off the kitchen.
Okay, so how many square feet are we talking about on this?
So
home?
we're just over 2,000 square feet total.
And that's perfect.
Yep, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
And just right. So you got 2 upstairs and you got 2 in the lower level,
Yep.
as you can see. But everything is perfectly clean and just
Yep.
it's spotless. They've really cared for this property.
Yep.
And Kaysville is one of those areas that's going to appreciate really well.
It really will. Not much more room to build out there. So.
Yeah. And these are one of those unique properties that builders can't replace these homes, and we expect to see a lot of appreciation over the next few years.
Yep, and here's the theater. That projection screen and the projector is included in the cell as well.
That's nice. And then you got a couple bed, and take a look at the light that comes in, even though you're on what would be considered a lower level, lots of light that still comes into these rooms, which
Yep.
makes these are really popular homes. We consider those a split level entry, but they do a really nice job because they still get a lot of light in the lower level. It's perfect.
Yep. It breaks up the house nicely too. So
Yeah,
and
lots
here's
of nice
just a little bit of
storage.
storage, and then there's that deck I was talking about. New railing, new Trex decking.
Yeah, look at the size of the yard. This is what you're not seeing in new construction right now because they can't afford. The land's so valuable, but you get these mature trees, a big yard, and it backs so you don't have backyard neighbors. Really nice. In Kaysville, we expect to see a lot of appreciation. So it's a really good one. You're going to fly over and see all the mature trees around again. Yeah, it's a good one. Kaysville, I love it.
Kaysville, love it.
Gotta love it. Okay, LaDonna, where are we going to on this one?
So we're headed out to Pleasant Grove. Lovely little neighborhood and a lovely house.
Okay, take a look at this, flying into Pleasant Grove, and look at this beautiful city and the beautiful mountains right there, and look at this home.
Thank you so much. I love Pleasant Grove so much. We have so many old trees.
I used to live in Pleasant Grove.
That's right.
That's right.
It's a great area. It's a great area.
And so now this house has some personal attachment to you, right?
It does. It's actually my house, and we have loved living there. Absolutely loved it.
And they always say, look for realtors because they always buy good real estate, right? They always
Amen
they always
to
have beautiful
that.
homes. They say, and look at this is a great example. A wonderful city, and as you can look through, it looks like it has been completely redone. It's just stunning.
It was. So the house itself was actually built in '55, but was completely renovated in 2018. And it's just warmed the entire house up. It's beautiful.
Yeah, all new cabinets. It's just stunning. Everything looks so clean and perfect. You did a great job. I mean, you could be a decorator.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's really been a labor of love. Like I said, we've really loved living here. it's just time for a new adventure.
Yeah. Well, again, they say about every 7 years people end up moving. So this is the master, right?
Yes, this is it. And surprisingly, it's actually quite a bit bigger than it looks on camera. There were 2 bedrooms that were combined to make this room. So there's a really big master closet, 2 of them actually. And then in here we go right into a smaller bedroom meant for a child's room. And then bathroom and up into the loft, which is one of my favorite features of the house. Get those kids' toys out of the way. We want those hidden.
This is so nice extra space. You did really nice work on that.
Thank you.
And so headed back downstairs here. What are we looking at here?
So now we're in the back room. This room's listed as a bedroom, but it's big enough to be a family room. I have it set up as kind of almost like a faux dining room, meant to be more of like an office space. And then into the mud room, out to the garage, lots of room, and then right downstairs where we have 2 more bedrooms. We've got another family room.
Yeah, this is so charming. This is so fun to look at a property that was built in, was it the 50s?
50s, 55.
In the 50s, but you bring it up to today's standard. It looks like a builder just went in and built this right now.
Thank you. I mean, sincerely, it has been a very, very strong labor of love, but we couldn't be happier with how everything turned out, and to have that old charm of an older home, but with all of those modern updates, it's been a great place.
Yeah, and look at this backyard. So stunning. Nice little elevation changes and mature trees. I love it. Look at the house is just, I mean, it looks like it's brand new. Nice roof and everything.
I agree. We're on 0.26 of an acre, so we've got lots of room. All the houses around us are on bigger lots, so there's no feeling like you're on top of your neighbors.
So Lise, what got you involved in real estate?
I was in sales, but I didn't love the product that I was working with. What I really loved was home and did the tours and things like that. So I thought, why not combine the 2? And with my marketing background and sales, now real estate is what I love to do.
Yeah, you're doing tremendous. People seem to really like you. You just got $1 million in a month and very exciting award. And now tell me a little bit about the areas that you like to work in, because that's a little diverse for you, right?
It is. I'm a Wasatch Front agent, which I love, but I have now expanded down into Washington County, which is St. George area, and would love to work with people down there as well.
Yeah, a lot of people moving from this market up here in the Wasatch Front on down there. So that's a really nice transition.
Excellent.
So you're buying a new home. What if something breaks in the first year? Be sure to put an Elevate home warranty on your home. It covers furnaces, ACs, water heaters, plumbing, electrical, all the parts and components inside your home. We also do a yearly tune-up for your furnaces and ACs. We are one of the only companies out there that has no limits on our ACs and furnaces. Next time you buy a home, be sure to get an Elevate home warranty.
So Rachel's Cedar Hills, huh?
Yes, a gated community, beautiful home, Cedar Hills, 15 minutes from Silicon Slopes at the foothills. It's beautiful.
So Rachel, yeah, you're talking about Silicon Slopes. A lot of people don't realize, but this area, Cedar Hills, is right there.
Anyone looking to relocate to Utah, they're typically looking for something close to where they need to be for work or things that are convenient for them. And this house gives you the opportunity to be at the foothills and also really close to so many amenities that you would want to have.
Yeah, some great golf courses in that area. And take a look at the inside of this house. It's very beautiful. I mean, they've laid it out really well.
The layout is great, and all of the upgrades that they've done around this home. I mean, there's not a single inch of this house that they haven't done something spectacular to.
Yeah.
Those countertops right there, those are actually a concrete countertop, and they have them in every bathroom in the home as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then that fireplace is actually a faux limestone, and it's a really nice centerpiece of the home.
Yeah, it's kind of nice on that nice little angle like that. Very classy.
Yeah.
Everything you look in here is just very classy and elegant.
And then you walk through the home and it has a really nice flow to it as well. You could get lost in the home because there's so many doors to all of the different rooms. The dining room has 2 doors, the laundry room has 2 doors. There's a lot of different ways to get around the house, so the flow of the home is just right on.
Yeah, it seems like it's a real custom home. Somebody really designed this out. This is not like a spec build. This is somebody really thought this home through.
Exactly, and then you have that huge master bedroom, plenty of room for all of your furniture. You have 2 closets for the master bedroom, which so many people want now.
Yes.
You have the separate tub and shower, 2 separate vanities with extra storage. It has everything that people are looking for in a home right now that you're paying $1 million for at this point in this market.
Yeah, they were really ahead of their time when they built this out, because a lot of stuff that you're looking at right here is stuff that the builders are starting to put in their homes.
Exactly, and charging you a premium for.
Yeah, but you get it right here.
Yep.
Which is great.
Then the 2 bedrooms on the main floor have that Jack and Jill bathroom, which is great if you have kids or if you have company. Then you don't have a main access to an actual bathroom because you have the powder bath for using for convenience.
Yeah, very, very nice. Gated community is always super desirable. In Cedar Hills, there's lots of jobs coming in that area, so we're expecting to see lots of appreciation as lots of buyers are moving into that area.
Yes, most definitely. And then up here you have this loft, and what's really neat about this loft, it's 600 square feet and it has a closet. So if you have teenagers or if you want an entertainment space away from the rest of the house, you have that built into the home without having to go down to the basement, which some people like to avoid.
Yeah, lots of light up there, which is really nice. And again, very tasteful and elegant. The use of all their decorating and everything is just very stunning. It's very nice.
Yeah, there isn't, like I said, there isn't 1 inch of this home that hasn't had a special touch to it. You can even see the wainscoting in that front sitting room.
Yeah, so headed down to the lower level here, we've got more finished space.
Yes, and it even has a walkout, which again, so many people are looking for nowadays. And there's not even any window wells on any of these windows because it is at ground level, so it keeps that natural light coming in.
That's so nice. That's just the way to do it. Yeah, if you get to the lower level and you got lots of light down there, just so nice.
Yes, rather than feeling like a basement, it feels like a continuation of the home. And then there's an additional bedroom and an extra bathroom in the basement, and there's even a huge storage space. It's about 900 square foot storage space in the basement.
Wow. And look at the backyard. Very, very nice.
They did the backyard so that it's xeriscape. You don't have any lawn to mow. It's all low water and just nice sitting areas and the pergola back there. They've done a really nice job in this backyard.
Yeah, you can tell. And Cedar Hills, just beautiful little community there. It's kind of back up against the mountains there. It's a real place for a family to, really enjoy. And with all the jobs that are coming, this is going to be wonderful. Okay, Billy, for this one, we're headed out to Farmington and take a look at this massive mountain. This house sits on a 1.24 acre lot. You don't find that anymore, right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, trying to find a quarter of an acre is difficult these days.
Yeah, so it's got a 2-car attached garage to the house, and then they built a 4-car garage off the back, and massive amounts of parking in this on this property, as you can see. And one of the nice things you notice right on top here, look at all the solar panels. So all of your solar is done, so all your electricity is taken care of on the property.
Yeah, that's awesome, and a really smart use of space too, to put it up over the garage instead of up on the main property.
Yeah, and right as you walk inside here, you're gonna notice this big, huge kitchen that they put in here, sub-zero fridge. It's got 2 dishwashers, and tons of counter space.
Yeah, that overhead vent's cool. The aesthetic in here is really nice.
Yeah, they put a lot into the kitchen. This is a great place to put money. People love kitchens. And one of the things you're gonna notice about this property, it's got tons of square footage everywhere you go. Big, huge pantry, as we can see. And take a look at this living area right here. Geez, have you ever seen a room this large before?
No, it's fantastic. If you're entertaining, that's the room to be in for sure.
Yeah, so this was an attachment that they added onto the back of the house. They just expanded it all the way out to really take, because the yard is huge, they had so much space, why not just make an extension out there? And as you can see, they've really taken advantage of it. They've got pool tables and different little living areas to be in here. A very enjoyable house.
Yeah, all that natural light coming in from all those windows is great too. It's, it makes it feel open and a happy place.
Yeah, very nice. Now they've got a master bedroom right on the main floor right here. They've actually got a couple of them. They put some of them upstairs also. And as you can see, the the master bath on the main floor. So the property we're looking at is 4685 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 3, well, it's actually 5 baths if you really want to, if you want to count those half baths. And so with the 5-car garage, man, I mean, you can fit a lot of property, you can fit a lot of cars and a lot of things on this land.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this bonus space room up there is really nice.
Yeah, they've done a really good, everywhere you go, it's just massive amounts of space and creative use of space. You notice that they've even included a place above the attic where you can, where they can add some extra space up for storage or whatever you want to do right up there. Heading around and some of the other things you're going to be looking at on the property, of course, lots of bedrooms, as you could see.
And they're good size, Jay, too.
Yeah, very, very nice. And Farmington itself is one of the fastest developing areas. With the new mall that went in up there, we've seen a lot of people want to get into that area because it's super desirable. A lot of people coming from Salt Lake are now going to that mall instead of the ones that are even Salt Lake. And everybody that used to be way up north, they used to come in to go to the mall and downtown Salt Lake. Well, now they come to Farmington Station. And so we've seen a massive amounts of appreciation in this area, and lots of people wanting to move to Farmington.
Wow, look at those trees. Those don't grow overnight, Jay.
No, got some nice mature trees back there and a lot of land. I mean, if you wanted to have, you've got also animal rights with this property. So if you wanted to have some horses or something, you're all set up. And it's in a nice little area. It's really convenient to the freeway to get on here. And the school systems around here are amazing. And now we're going to take a look at this garage.
That's a lot of room.
A lot of room. I mean, you can do a lot, as you can see. It's been a shop for him. He's building all kinds of stuff in there. And this is a great property for somebody who wants to have a shop and have some land. You don't run across a lot of these anymore.
So you're looking to move, but your house isn't quite ready yet, or you're looking to sell and you need somewhere to put your stuff. Well, be sure to check out MyWay Mobile Storage. They will deliver an inexpensive moving container right to your driveway or garage, and then once you have it loaded up, they'll come pick it up and they'll move it to their temperature-regulated warehouse where it will be stored until you're ready. So the next time you're thinking of moving or selling, be sure to think of MyWay Mobile Storage.
Thinking about selling your home, but during these trying times, you're worried about people walking through it? Reach out to us today. We'll send our production crew out to your home. We'll film it beautifully, a full production, simply for you, and we'll put it on our show, Real Estate Essentials on ABC4. Get your home sold, keep your family safe. Reach out to us today.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Wait till you see the incredible property and home we have to offer in Mount Pleasant this week.
This is like a postcard. Look, I mean, you couldn't design it any better. And you've got your own private bridge to go across. I mean,
Absolutely.
This is beautiful.
This is like a postcard come to real life, Jay. I mean, it's something that has to be experienced in person.
You got that stream that runs right through your property right there. And look at these beautiful trees. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. It doesn't get any prettier than this. I mean, every part of this property, inside and out, year-round, is absolutely stunning and gorgeous, Jay. It sits on just over 36 acres, and wait till you see what it has to offer.
Okay, so then how close, because I didn't see any neighbors anywhere near this.
Right, the nearest neighbor is actually over 2 miles away.
Wow, so that's very rare and hard to find. And going inside, look at all the clean lines and beautiful look of this property.
Absolutely. So this home has gone through a complete renovation remodel. I mean, top to bottom, absolutely nothing was skipped on this property. And the home itself is actually just over 7,000 square feet. And you can see it's a great modern finish, but by no means cold or contemporary. I mean, this is the Park City style type of home that's upgraded over the top that a lot of high-end buyers are looking for.
Yeah, this is spectacular. I mean, this is a shining example of what you can buy in Utah. And for that person that wants to be away from it and have solitude and be in the trees and our beautiful forest, this is really it.
This is as good as it gets, Jay. So again, the home itself is just over 7,000 square feet and it sits on 36 acres. But there's so much more to this property. Like you saw, you have that very private bridge coming in. You have the creek you have access to year-round. It actually backs to BLM Forest Service property, so even more privacy there. And this is your solitude escape type of getaway property.
Yeah, and the remodel they did on it, I mean, looks spectacular. And all this creative use of all the metal and everything, very nice job.
Yes, it's kind of a mountain modern feel. By no means cold to contemporary, just a great finish, bringing things up to date. And some of the remodels include the Wolf Sub-Zero appliances. It has a generator. It's a very, very off-grid type property. It has 22-foot ceilings. I mean, this property has it all, Jay, inside and out. It even has a cottage.
Yeah, we have a lot of buyers that are coming in from out of state right now, and this type of property is just ideal for them to be off the grid like this and away from it for a second home, or even a primary where you want to retire and just be away from the hustle and bustle. This is just, I mean, I'm breathless. I mean, this is a spectacular, stunning property.
Good, and it's even better in person. I mean, this property just has something about it that needs to be experienced in person, and it's unreplaceable.
Yeah, we picked the perfect time to film it because the trees are so beautiful outside, and everything you're looking through, all these beautiful windows, and you're looking out at the beautiful trees, and it is really something.
It is something. And the good thing about this, like you said, is perfect, gorgeous fall colors right now. It'll still be pretty for the next couple months, and it's awesome. And the good news is too, even when you do have that light occasional snowfall, this property has year-round access to it.
Wow, very nice. Now we're looking out at those beautiful trees again. Boy, you have your own forest, and there's nothing more beautiful than those Quakeys. I have one of those in my backyard. I really enjoy it.
Oh, it's magical.
Yeah, very nice. And they've done a really good job. As you notice, all the remodel they did is right in line with everything that's so popular right now. Again, that mountain kind of style, but not cold. It's just really, really nice. Boy, you don't need drapes on your windows, do you?
Not here, no. With your neighbor being 2 miles away and back at the BLM, that's not a problem here. And with this remodel that you're talking about, I mean, it is timeless. This is something that will always be in style. It's always going to be flavorful, but by no means over the top unique, or only fits maybe some buyers' needs. I mean, this is what almost everybody is looking for, and it will always be the right type of finishes and colors for most every buyer.
Yeah, and properties like this, they really are timeless because there's never a time when these aren't extremely valuable. There's always somebody looking for a property like this, and they only become more and more valuable because it's hard to find those big plots of land where you can set up a house like this and have it away from it, have your water running through it. And where are we going to here? What's this?
So this is actually the cottage here. So this is something that can be used as an even more off-grid type area on the same property, of course, but it's something great to put friends or family into if they don't want to be right with the rest of the family, or maybe just have a small portion of the home being used if a friend or family member is coming to stay but doesn't want to stay in the home itself. This has a lot of options and possibility just with this awesome cottage right here.
Yeah, that is so nice. They got their own little hot tub out there, and they've got the metal roof on there, so they've built that to last for a long, long time.
Exactly. Yeah, the big covered shed here. Trailers, fifth wheels, even just cars or UTVs, whatever you want, it can go here.
Yeah, this is spectacular property. So Chase, if somebody wanted more information, wanted to come see this property, how would they reach out to you?
You can email us at aimsteam@sgremax.com or call us directly at 435-674-6011.
And there's a nice little aerial view of our nice changing landscape. Boy, Utah, you gotta love it. It's just so beautiful. Great property, I love it. Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team. So Thad, what are we going to look at today?
We're looking at the residents at the Old Mill, the only 55 plus retirement community in Summit County. And this is right in the downtown Camas.
So take a look at that. That's some beautiful mountains right there. Camas really closely located to Park City. So this is kind of that spillover area, right?
Yeah, this is a nice development we have downtown in the heart of Camas, right at the base of the Uinta Mountains. They call it Camas is the gateway to the Uinta Mountains and all the recreation that's offered up there, from snowmobiling, backcountry skiing, hiking, fishing, all that an outdoorsman would want to do.
Yeah, and it's right close to downtown and everything. Everything is belonging to Camas, right?
Yeah, you can walk to the Summit County, their state-of-the-art aquatic and fitness center, and then also the dining areas and restaurants and shopping in downtown Camas. And the DeJoria Center that offers nice dining and events is only 5 minutes away.
Yeah, it looks like the finishes that they put in here are just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, they're high-end, luxury, modern finishes, what everybody wants today, but with a little bit of wood, so it maintains that mountain feel and look to it.
Yeah.
And then stainless steel appliances and nice fixtures.
Yeah, that's perfect because they've laid this out to basically be a rambler. So everything you need is on the main floor, your master bedroom, your kitchen, your laundry, and all that kind of stuff. But they've also put a basement in there for storage and place for the kids to come, right?
Yeah, it makes it great for the seniors so they don't have to go downstairs except when the grandkids come, and then they can have fun down there and have plenty of space to spread out and kids to visit. And there's also a guest bedroom on the main floor as well. So you're right, you literally don't have to go downstairs, can stay all on the main level if you want.
Yeah, and they've got these nice big windows and views out there, lots of mountains and everything around there, but it's still very close to Park City. And so this is considered a really good value because it's not far away.
Oh yeah, it's only 10 minutes to Park City and to the ski slopes, even closer to Deer Valley, 15 minutes to Heber or Midway, and you're only 10 minutes to I-80 to get down to Salt Lake or east to Colville or Evanston.
Yeah, and they've continued that style and design, that kind of nice, cheery, open kind of feel as they go into the lower level here. And really nice floors and nice tall ceilings, right?
Yeah, it's all built so it's maintenance free and nice 3 to 4 bedroom plans, 2,500 to 2,900 square feet. Yeah, laid out really well and for convenience and for easy access and walkability.
So how many of these do you have left?
We have 6 left to be built. We have 2 pending right now and 2 that are still available that are totally built. And that'll bring us up to a total of 22 units once it's all done.
So if somebody wanted more information, how would they reach out to you?
Yeah, they can call me at 435-640-5133 or visit us online at LawsonRealEstateTeam.com.